Day 3. Cracking on with the backfilling. We're waiting for a delivery. Oh, I think it's just coming now actually. Delivery of more stones and sand and cement for the concreting. That's my job today. Trying to create a drainage channel. These are nice stones, darling. These are very good for the drive. Nice colour. Well, that's the stones here, but no cement and no sand. So I'm going to sit down and have my cup of coffee and some Marmite toast. Yummy, yummy. Fresh supplies of cement. The drain is sort of in. Needs a bit of refining. Cracking on with this. Let's see how we're doing. Drainage channel is looking good. This isn't too bad. Might need a little bit of finishing off. Not much to do now. 3 more loads probably. Well, as you can hear, we have a big storm. We had one last night, about 11 o'clock at night, for about 3 hours. But all our work is finished and it's holding up really well. It's doing exactly as intended. Any water that comes here now is running off directly into the temple grounds, instead of building up behind the wall. And I'm particularly pleased with my new drain. Designed and built by yours truly. This water used to come down the side of the house, sorry, down the side of the garden, next door's garden, and comes straight across here. Huge volume of water, as you can see. And now it's being ejected directly outside. Put plenty of stones and rocks down there to make sure that we don't get any erosion from the drop. This rain's been coming down for about 10 minutes now. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a river going past us down there. Huge amount of water. Now this drain is really filling up now. It looks like it could easily overflow into the garage area here, just there. At least we're getting rid of most of the water without it coming across onto our bit. Yes, this is interesting. The volume of water now is so great that it has come over the edge. And the edge on the driveway was dictated by the height and the slope of the driveway anyway. And I couldn't go too deep on the drain because we need to drive vehicles over it or through it. So it has to be quite shallow, but it's no real bother. The water's escaping pretty quickly over the edge. Much better than it was. Just got to sort out that area up there on the driveway now, put a couple of drainage holes in the wall to allow that to drain quicker, make it more convenient for getting in and out. I'm around the back of the house now, and I don't know if you can see the garden behind us. The garden behind us is basically one river, one giant river, and unfortunately with the slope of the land it comes right into the corner here, and this fence is not meant to stop the water, it's meant to stop animals getting in, but this is what the problem was, or has been forever really, is the volume of water coming through here. Cintrae's made a concrete run down the side of the house there, and you can see how fast it's going down there. But unfortunately it's creating a little bit of a swimming pool here. We've got a nice little wall here now to keep that water away from the rest of the house. But this demonstrates that we need to increase the height of this concrete along the back wall and possibly down the side as well, just to really encourage the water to not go in the house through the wall. Beating the weather in Thailand is a fun game, it really is, because there's nothing built to standards here. So I mean, it's bad enough in Europe you get flooding, but here the flooding happens pretty much daily if it rains heavily, because nothing's built with that in mind and there's no standards to prevent it. I think this is why a lot of houses are actually built on stilts. It's a very good idea, I think. Right, let's walk around the back and I can show you where that water that you've just seen is pouring out. Here we go. I've just dug this out. I got told off for digging it out because of the possibility of soil erosion around the house. But the trench that is here for drainage just keeps filling up with silt that's brought from up there anyway, and with plants, so there's not really any danger of that happening. you can see the amount of water coming through and the speed. It's quite something, really. We could probably rent rafts out to tourists coming down here. Whitewater rafting, and then through the jungle down there to disappear and never be seen again, probably. I was in the middle of digging that out when it started raining, so the water goes through the vegetation somewhere and comes out there. Good. A house by the river.